2.
Today we are moving the mummy from the 6th floor of the RISD Museum to its new temporary space in the Waterman Galleries. We are also taking the opportunity today to study the mummy, and it's incredibly exciting for me because this is the first time I've been able to see the interior of the coffin, and was pleasantly surprised to find a beautiful drawing of the goddess Nut, the goddess of the sky, with her arms spread out almost to embrace the mummy. Nesmin. Nesman was a priest of the god Min, and we also know that this particular mummy is related to a mummy in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, a mummy there called Nesman as well.
At one point he had a mask as well, and apparently the mask is at the British Museum. I would say this is a high-end coffin. His family had some bucks, or whatever the equivalent was.
Our 10-meter. The mummy at the Met in New York City is actually our Nesman's grandfather, and his father is at the Cairo Museum. So our mummy actually belongs to a series of mummies that are in museums throughout the world, but also they happen to be priests, all priests of the god Min.
We gotta cross that little bump there.
The Met mummy, the Cairo mummy, and the RISD mummy all come from the site of Akhmin in Middle Egypt, and ours is really quite beautifully decorated. In fact, on it is a genealogy of the priest Nesmin in hieroglyphs.
In the hieroglyphs here, it's fairly abbreviated, but this whole thing would have read the Pas Senejum Eve Nacht. So quite a mouthful.
1, 2, 3.
What we do know from a previous X-ray and CAT scan of him is that he died of at about the age of 45. He had nice teeth. He may have had arthritis. He will be going downstairs to a gallery that is organized in a completely different way. We're trying to find a way to showcase our Egyptian art in a way that would make it more interesting to the general public. And so we've decided to explore a collection of about 25 pieces through the lens of materials and technology in ancient Egypt.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Just shut it here.
So in a year from now, he'll be back up in the 6th floor in a new case that we are currently designing.
Oh, so there's always a gap.
I think there was a
This way, little Michael. No, wait. No, it's dropped a little bit.
He was a priest of the god Min. I think he'd be curious. I do.